Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today we are going to solve Splunk Exploring Search Processing Language room. In the first part, we don't need any answer, as always. And in the task 2, we have some questions, but to solve these questions, first you should start your Splunk machine. And after that, you can go to this URL with your attack box. I already done it before, so I can solve the first question. Connect with the lab. Okay, we have done it. What is the name of the host in the data summary tab? In Splunk we have a welcome screen here. When you go to the exact URL, which is this one, you will see this site at the beginning. And to solve these questions, you have to click on this button, search and reporting. And after that, we will have some buttons here, new buttons here. One of them is data summary, documentation, tutorial, or search history. There is another question about search history button. We will come again here. But let's click on it and see our results. One host, one sources, and one sources type. The question was about hosts, and the answer is for this question is cyberhost, which is this one. Anyway, let's go to the task 3. Of course, you have to read these text, but I won't. I will just solve the practical questions as always. Anyway, in the search history, what is the 7th search query in the list? Excluding your searches from today, we didn't do any searches. Let's click on search history, and we have some values here. We have to find 7th one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7th. You can copy it and paste it here. In the left filed panel, which source IP has recorded max events? To solve these questions, we have to make some searching operations, and for this one it will be enough, I think. Let's go back and search porting again, and here let's search. Our index for this tasks is Windows logs. So we have to search for Windows logs data. But as you can see, we have no value. We have no data. To see the all log files, we have to come here and click all the time. And now we have some values around 12,000. The question was asking from us the source IP with max events. Okay, what is this? Let's close it. Okay, as you can see, we have some selected files part here, and another part is interesting files. As you can see, there are lots of data in here, but we are looking for source IP, right? If you don't see the source IP value here, you can search from here. As you can see, it says there are more files, so just click on it and type here source IP. Now you have to select it and you can close it. As you can see, now we have a source IP under the selected files. And when you click on the source IP, you can see the values, and it is ordered by ascending. The most IP address is this one. You can copy it and paste it. How many events are returned when we apply the time filter to display events on? Okay, to solve this question, you will come here and select date and time range. Why? Because we have date and of course we have time, so that's why we have to choose this one. And the date for this question was something like that. Is it true? No, it is 2022. Okay, it is going to be same day but different hours. Where is it? There has to be a time session here. Real time? No. Advanced? Relative? Presets? No. Okay. Now, yes, when you come the date and time range, you have to choose between option. Okay, now we can create our rule. It has to be the same day, and when it comes to the time, it has to be like that, right? Here you can see that how you should write the time value. When it comes to the seconds, we will type like that, 2 zeros and 1 point, and after that we have another 3 zeros. We will change only the minute value. Okay, we can click on apply button. As you can see, we have 134 events for this time range, date and time range. Okay, and the answer is correct. Task 4. How many events are returned when searching for event ID and user as James? As you can see, we have some values here, and they are event ID and user, but we have to type them correctly. We can't just type like that. Let's delete it. We can't just type like that. Okay, we have to know the correct version of it, and to see the correct version of event ID or user, we can search for logs, guys. And as you can see, we have some event ID value here, and it's written like that. Okay, now we have to find the user. As you can see, we didn't see any user. We see an user ID, but I think we need a user value. If you don't see here, you can just come here and search for it. As you can see, the user is selected, so I have to see it here. Yes, I can see it. And I also need event ID. Okay, and now our index was Windows logs, and the rule for it, the event ID should be 1. Event ID, it is written like that. Okay, and it has to be 1. The new things here, we will use an operator, which is where is it, a Boolean operator, which is AND. Okay, of course you have to read first these paragraphs and you can understand why we use that. Anyway, let's come here and use AND, and we will see, we will type user. It was James, right? And we will write like that, because with these wildcard, because we don't know, maybe there are some other parts before James or after James. but we need just James. We need just a value James in it. And come here, type James and click enter. No results. Okay, it's interesting. Does it have to be like that? No. How many events are returned when searching? Oh, we have to change the time range, because with like that we are only searching for this range, but we have to make it all time. And now come here and press enter. As you can see, we have now 4 events for this rule, for this operation, and the answer is 4. How many events are observed within this with destination IP and destination port? Okay, now we have 2 parameters again. One of them is destination IP. Again, we have to see how it's written. Destination IP and destination port. Did we select it? No. Here in the part, no, we don't have any destination IP and we don't have any destination port, so we have to come here. But as you can see, we can select or we can see more files, because with this rule there are no more files. Okay, if you need some other parameters, you have to make it like that. And now, as you can see, there are interesting files, and also there are 145 files for this output. Okay, and now can you see the destination IP or destination port? No. And if you can see, you can come here and just type here destination IP and destination port. We select it and we can close it now. And with this way we can see the correct version of destination port and destination IP. We have to write like that. Okay, now come here and search for destination IP. It was like, let's copy it. I can't paste it. That's great. Okay, and destination port was okay. Click enter. As you can see, we have 4 events again. There are only 1 destination port because we selected only 1, and there are only 1 destination port because we asked like that. Anyway, what is the source IP with the highest count returned with this search query? Okay, I will copy it again and I will try to paste. No, I can't do it. Okay, I have to and host name select item, and destination IP, okay. Here we have 19 events, but we need what do we need? We have to find the source IP with highest count. So as you can see, we we have selected source IP. Okay, now we can just click on it and we can see most of them is this one, and you can just copy it and paste it. Yes, it is the correct one. Okay, in the index Windows logs, search for all the events that contain the term cyber. How many events returned? We can do it like that. If we just need a single term, just type it and click on enter. But as you can see, we don't have any of them, so the answer has to be 0. But when it comes to this one, now we have to search for this one, cyber with and wildcard. Let's type it and click on enter. As you can see, we have lots of outputs, and the final number of events is like that. Okay, let's move on. What is the third event ID returned against this search query? I'll do it like that. Copy. Okay, now I can type index Windows logs. It is our log file, and now we have some new operations. Source name and reverse. You can understand its functionality from its name. And the question, what is the third event ID? 41 and 03. Okay. Use the DDAP command against the hostname filed before the reverse command. Okay. We will DDAP hostname. So we can come here and DDAP hostname, and after that reverse. Okay, we have 3 output. What is the first name returned in the hostname file? First username. So first username is Selena Adam. Task 6. Using the reverse command with the search query. Okay. What is the hostname that comes on the top? We will use reverse. Okay. No problem. Paste it. Now index. Our log file is Windows logs, and we need table. We need a table actually, and for the columns we need time, events ID, hostname, and source name. But there has to be another operation, and it was using the reverse command. Okay, as you can see, we have lots of them, and it was asking for username, right? Yes, the username is James Brown. As you can see, it's the first one, and it's the correct one. What is the last event ID returned when the query in question 1 is updated with the tail command? So we have to delete reverse, and we have to type just tail. You can learn its functionality from the text, and you have to do, guys. And what event ID, right, for the third one, and as you can see, it is 4103. Sort the above query against the source name. What is the top source name returned? So we have to sort against the source name. So to do that, we will just type sort, and after that source name. As you can see, we have some outputs, and the question was asking about what is the top source name returned. The source name is this one, guys. You can just copy it and paste it here. And task 7. List the top 8 image process using the tab command. What is the total count of the 6th image? Okay, and to do that we have to come here again. We will, what are we going to do? We will list the top 8. Okay, so come here and tab limit should be 8 and the target is image. And now we have to find 6th one, and the count number for this one is 96, sorry. Using the rare command, identify the user with the least number of activities captured. So it will be enough just type rare or not. I have to read it again. Using the rare command, identify the user with the least number of activities captured. So rare user, and the question was asking about rare command, identify the user with the least number of activities captured. Yes, the least number of activities belongs to the James CyberTees, but the username is James. We didn't actually do anything here new. We used rare command, and the target was user, and we just typed the user column, nothing more. Last question, create a pie chart using the chart command. What is the count for the conhost.exe process? So guys, to solve these questions you have to select the image column. Okay, so come here and just type count, because you can understand why when you read these paragraphs. Okay, we will just count chart and count by image. Image was our target, right? And we want to create a chart which is pie chart. Is it true? Yes, we will create a pie chart. That's why we are using chart, and we will count by image. Okay, and now we can just press on enter, and now we have some values to create a chart. You have to click on this button, which is visualization, and now we have some options here actually, which is this one, line chart or area chart, or just a little simple pie chart. Okay, and now you can see some exe files here, or exe data here, and we have to find conhost, right? Yes, you can see it here, and count for conhost.exe is 70, and the percentage of it it's 1%, 1.6%. okay, and the answer is 70. And recap and conclusion. I hope it will be helpful for you. I hope you liked it. I'm trying to be better with my English and with my teaching. I hope I'll be better, guys. Thanks for your supports, and thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. Take care of yourselves. See you in the next videos. See you in the next solutions. Okay, goodbye.